Guys, as you can see, my bike's back in the garage again. This time I'm having a bit of a worrying problem. Bike starts fine, it idles fine, but when you're riding it and when you go just above 4,500 RPM, the bike starts losing power and starts farting out of the exhaust, and kind of like a misfire. I'm not too sure how to explain it, but it doesn't go above 40, about 45-50 mile an hour. It struggles to go more than that, and starts farting and losing power basically. So here I am, and I'm going to try get to the bottom of this problem. Hopefully it's not something too serious, and I'll keep you guys posted. I suspect one of my cylinders is not firing properly. The bike's running and warmed up, and as you can see I'm splashing some water into the hot downpipe, and the one on the right here where I'm splashing it now is not steaming up at all, whereas the rest of them are, when I splash the water, as you can see, it's just bubbling up and steaming up, meaning they're very hot. So I suspect the one on the right, the fourth cylinder, is not firing properly, so let's see if we can diagnose this problem. Upon some further inspection, when I pulled the tank up, I found a little bit of leaking around the top end of the fuel filter. And when I looked inside, I don't know if you can just see it there, there's some kind of a brown, like a gunk kind of thing. I'm not too sure if that's even supposed to be there. It doesn't look like it's supposed to be there. Look. And I'm thinking my problem might even just be this fuel filter. Guys, turns out that that stuff down the bottom of the fuel filter there is not really anything. It's probably just a bit of rust that's gone down from the tank, and it's blocked it, which is what it's supposed to do. I can blow at this end and it comes out at this end quite freely. So I'm probably going to change this anyway and continue looking for my problem. Next thing to do would be to check the spark plugs and the coil packs to see if we've got spark. To access your spark plugs, the way you do is take off your air filter box, and you've got this this piece here, this fiddly piece here, with a little groove for this piece of wire here that leads up to the left hand side switches. So what you do, you kind of have to twist this out of there from underneath the wire, and then once you've done that, you've got access. Then you've got these rubber flaps, and underneath these rubber flaps you've got your coil packs, and they've got these little clips here. You just press it down and pull it off. You just press this here and pull it off, so you've got your coil packs there, and you've got the other ones down there as well. So yeah, so what you do is pull this off. It's quite tough. You might might struggle a bit, but once you've got that off, so what you do is then get your little 16mm tool, ratchet tool, put that down the hole, and then you might need to get a little small extension, put that down there so it clips in with there, and a little stubby little ratchet like this is very handy for tight little spaces like that. So you just put that in and then take it off. Guys, as you can see, I've removed my coil from that hole over there, and so what I'm going to do now is get my 16mm socket and put it down there. Just drop it in there, and then get my extension and go in there and just feel it. And yeah, that's biting onto the spark plug there, and this is where my little stubby little wrench comes into use, and don't feed that there, and loosen it off. And then once you've loosened it a bit, you can do the rest by hand. Just unscrew it all. Loosened it with a socket, you can get your magnet and just pop it in there and pull out your plug. Guys, so here we have the spark plug. It doesn't look too bad. It's nothing out of the ordinary. I was using iridiums in there, so I suspect it might be the coil pack that's at fault. Well, I hope so, and nothing internal in the engine inside the cylinder. So anyway, I've got another spark plug, one of these same ones. I'm going to put that in and see what happens, and take it from there. As you can see, it's the new spark plug compared to the old one, and new one's got this little tip here which you need to take off. It's a bit tough. The way I've done it is put this in one end and use a plier on the other end and just twist it off. So I've just changed the plug, took it for a spin, and unfortunately the problem is still there. So for me, the next step is now what I'll try and do is to check the coil packs. So I'm testing my spark plug for spark. This is going to test if your coil pack and the spark plug are in working order. So I've taken it out of the cylinder there, and I've replaced the spark plug into the coil as it would be normally, and I'm grounding it against the chassis of the body, so, or any other metal part of the body. So now I'm going to go ahead and crank it up, see if we get any spark. Okay, as you can see, we've got spark. I'm going to turn this light off and maybe you'll be able to see the spark better. So there you go, and that's how you would test your coil pack and the spark plug to see if they're in working order. So I've just finished testing all my spark plugs and the coil packs. What I've done is took out each individual coil and that spark plug that's inside that cylinder, put it back into the coil, touched it against the body, grounded it against the body, and cranked it to test for spark, and each one of them were working. So each one of them produced spark, so that means the spark plug and the coil pack was in working order. So obviously my problem isn't spark or electrical. My next step for this bike would be, because it's a carb model, is to probably strip the carb, take the carb out, and check the jets, and just clean it out, and take it from there really. So hope this helps somebody, and peace.